Yeah, so I think a lot of our students have the opportunity to work with different athletes in different pieces of athletics, whether it be football, hockey, lacrosse, different helmet-based sports. Training our students to appropriately manage head injury is extremely important, not only for the acute return to play, but also for the long-term issues that these athletes may have after they leave their care. I think raising awareness is really important, mostly because concussion is a self-diagnosed condition. So we know that it's really hard to diagnose from MRI and imaging. Awareness is needed from the athlete, the coach, the community perspective to understand what to watch for, what to look for on the field, but also to understand what the consequences are later in life. So oftentimes an athlete might not understand what the consequence is 20 years down the road when they suffer concussion within their sport during that time. But raising awareness so that athlete understands what could potentially happen if they suffer a brain injury now, later in their time and later in their career. Yes, many. So I used to work as a clinical athletic trainer. So I worked at the University of Minnesota for a football team for a couple of years in the Arena Football League. So I've managed a variety of different concussions from different athletes during my time. Some of them are scary, some of them seem minor, but also scary. So it's, again, from my perspective, looking at the care of the athletes, it's extremely important so they understand what they're looking for, and from a symptom standpoint, from a management standpoint, and doing the best that you can as an athletic trainer to make sure that they feel safe and comfortable and are recovering in the appropriate way. Unfortunately, my story is very generic in that I had a variety of injuries as a high school athlete. I love sports. I also had a passion for the medical field, and so I wanted to merge those two together. I did my undergrad at Grand Valley State University. And while I was an undergrad student, I really wanted to get involved in kind of, merging those two passions of mine of healthcare and athletics. And so I really found like the fast-paced environment of athletic training to be something that I loved. The ability to help others get back to a sport that they love and dealing with injuries. So, really trying to merge those two passions of mine is really what led me to it. I think, we talked about awareness of athletic training. I think the awareness has grown and there's still some room to improve in that. But you see the areas and the different types of environments that athletic trainers are working in now, from not just college athletics and professional athletics and high school athletics, but now to the performing arts, in the industry, and so there's in the military. So there's a lot of other avenues where athletic trainers can prove their worth to the healthcare field, and make our healthcare system better and more efficient and cost effective. And so that's really something that's exciting to me, is to see our students that are graduating going out to be in these different fields, in the clinic, in the military, in the performing arts, and providing their services to people that they can help. I love teaching. I love instilling my passion for athletic training. So one of the reasons I got into academia, into higher education, was to instill my passion in future aspiring athletic trainers. And so I really love spending the day-to-day time with the students and helping them learn and understand the field of athletic training, and then seeing them go on to the positions and the careers that they want within the athletic training field. Just get a great deal of satisfaction of seeing them succeed and advance the athletic training profession and athletic training field.